We all know the men of Team USA, but what about the wives and girlfriends they come home to after duking it out on the ice? Here are some of the most swoon-worthy wags. Ottawa Senators left winger Brady Tkachuk, along with his brother Matthew, came out swinging during their first game against Canada in the Four Nations Face-Off tournament. Like, literally, they started 3 fights within the first 9 seconds of the game.
The first face-off was about to hit the ice. Brady Tkachuk yelled across to Bennett, and he said, "Hey, Benny, after this, we're going."
Don't let that fool you, though. Brady is quite the family man off the ice. Just a little more than a year after marrying his longtime girlfriend, Emma Farinacci, now Emma Tkachuk, the couple gave birth to their first child, Ryder. He hasn't wasted any time introducing his son to hockey either. Back in October 2024, he posted a pic of himself and his son on the ice together. Looks like Emma's going to have to get used to the idea of Ryder throwing down like his old man when he gets a little older. Boston Bruins defenseman Charlie McAvoy isn't afraid to get physical. Okay, maybe he gets a bit too physical, even for hockey. After suffering a shoulder injury in the opening game against Finland on February 13th, it's looking like he won't be making a return to the ice in time for the Four Nations Face-Off Championship against Canada. A heartbreaking development indeed. At least he has plenty of support at home from his wife Kylie and their newborn son Reese Michael McAvoy. And don't forget about their dog Otto. Being that she's the daughter of Mike Sullivan, who is the coach for both the Pittsburgh Penguins and Team USA this year, Kylie is no stranger to hockey. So it goes without saying that Charlie couldn't ask for someone better to help him through his injury.
Held in by Faber at the right point. Long shot. Score!
Minnesota Wild defenseman Brock Faber has been absolutely killing it for Team USA and looks like he's doing just as well at home with girlfriend Morgan Bosacker. Currently a student at the University of Minnesota, Bosacker works as an intern for the Children's Cancer Research Fund. As if that isn't noble enough, she even donated her bone marrow in July 2024. Safe to say, Faber chose a good one. New York Rangers' Adam Fox is another defenseman who brought some invaluable talent to Team USA this year. Even though the Rangers lost the Eastern Conference title last year to the Florida Panthers, it was still a good year overall. How could it not be after getting married? He and Tate Rose Green, now Tate Green Fox, tied the knot in July at Emerson Park Pavilion in Auburn, New York. Though we don't know much about her at this point, it's obvious from Fox's social media posts that they've been in love for years now. Congrats to the newlyweds. Just like his Team USA teammate Adam Fox, Vegas Golden Knights' Noah Hanifin also tied the knot last year. Having known each other since the age of 15, Hanifin and Monique Fisher, now Monique Hanifin, said their vows at the Gardiner House in Newport, Rhode Island. Apparently, the after-party was pretty crazy. Monique recalled to Over the Moon, "There is nothing our friends and family love more than a party filled with a little mayhem and tequila." Carolina Hurricanes defenseman Jaccob Slavin is another Team USA member whose life off the ice is just as impressive as his hockey career. He and his wife Kylie adopted their first child, Emerson Ruth, in 2020. 2 years later, they welcomed their first biological child, Charlie, into the world. Beyond raising their family, the two also work tirelessly to champion worthy causes, such as Fight for Freedom, an initiative they started in conjunction with the nonprofit organization International Justice Mission that aims to end human trafficking.
Emerson, what do you want to tell him?
We raised $1 million.
What'd you say?
We raised $1 million.
Yeah, we did.
Yep, they're just about as wholesome as it gets. New York Rangers forward JT Miller made his NHL debut in 2013, so it's no surprise the veteran was brought on to lend his skills and experience to Team USA this year. Off the ice, he and his wife Natalie, who he married in 2016, definitely have their hands full with their 3 children, Scarlett, Scotland, and Owen. However, just like JT has been able to balance a professional hockey career with being a dad, Natalie has found a way to work as a self-employed interior designer in addition to being a loving mother. Part of her mission statement on her website reads, "It's about transforming your house into a place you feel motivated to be in and enjoying the process of it all coming together." Natalie Miller Interiors is based on communication, transparency, and organization, with of course an eye for design to transform your space into something you have always envisioned. Detroit Red Wings center Dylan Larkin is one of 2 Team USA players who's dealt with tragedy in recent years. In December 2023, he took to Instagram to announce that he and his wife Kenzie lost the baby they had been expecting in April of the following year. The post read, "This week, my wife and I said goodbye to our baby. It's hard to find words or positivity in this, but we greatly appreciate your support and understanding, and thank you for respecting our privacy." Though Kenzie's Instagram account is private, Dylan posts pictures of the 2 of them regularly. Just from these pictures, it's obvious that the couple are madly in love and will continue to be there for each other no matter what life throws at them. Columbus Blue Jackets defenseman Zach Werenski is the 2nd Team USA member who's gone through bad times recently. On August 29, 2024, his good friend and teammate Johnny Gaudreau was killed alongside his brother Matthew Gaudreau by a drunk driver. Thankfully, he didn't have to face the heartbreak alone. His fiancée Odette Peters stood by his side through the ordeal. And of course, she's continued to do so as he attempts to move forward and bring home a big win for Team USA. Speaking to Us Weekly about how important Peters' support has been to him during the Four Nations face-off in Boston, Werenski said, "She's been incredible. I owe a lot of the success this year to her, to be honest. She's been here in Boston during this trip. I just feel like there's so many emotions. When you get back to the hotel and you have her there, some familiarity, just someone to wind down with. I think that's been super helpful. Obviously, just being with her all season, it's been awesome. I credit a lot of my success to her."